Hey everyone, so today I wanted to review the Smashbox Full Exposure Makeup Palette Kit. I just got it from Sephora and I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts and feelings on it. So here it is. Comes in this beautiful case. Obviously there's a wide range of colors. It's nice because it really has this case is awesome. I'm a big kind of like I don't know what the word is, but sucker, I guess you would say, for marketing. If it's in like, or packaging, if it's in like a nice package, I'm like, ooh, I need that. So this I love. I think it's in like I think it's packaged so pretty, which is obviously great. The thing that I think I like the most about this palette is it comes in both mattes and shimmers, which is great because, you know, when you have a palette that's all shimmer or all matte, it's nice, but I think it really makes your eyes pop when you can kind of mix the two and play around with the two. So it's nice that you have the option of really getting a bunch of different looks out of this because you can play around with both the mattes and the shimmers to kind of create all different looks and you know, use them together. You can use all shimmer, all matte. You just have so many options with this, which is really nice. So it comes in 14 different shades. It starts with, you know, kind of like some darker browns. It has some like a really dark kind of shimmery brown. It has kind of more of like a copper brown. This is more of like a kind of almost like orangish, peachy kind of brown. This is more of like a champagne kind of color. This one I would say is more of like a taupe brown. And then it's nice because it has some darker colors as well. This one is more of like a purple shimmer kind of color. And then this is more of a bluish, navy, silver, blackish kind of color. That's obviously great for smoky eyes. So I really liked, I've tested all of the shimmers, and I really like all of them. I don't think that there's a color that I wouldn't be able to use. So that's always really nice because there's nothing worse than when you get a palette and you love like 3 or 4 of the colors and then the rest of them just sit there and, you know, go to waste because obviously palettes cost a bazillion dollars. So it's nice when all of the colors are really pretty and usable. For the mattes, it comes with a matte black color, which is always useful. It comes with a matte dark brown color, which again is also always very useful. It comes with kind of like a lighter matte brown, which is a good kind of in between. It's nice for in the crease. It's good for kind of blending and just kind of, you know, if you want to do a softer look. It comes with a kind of matte, almost yellowish, whitish, kind of good brow highlight color, if you ask me. It comes with more of a, what would you call that? I guess like a nude kind of, yeah, like a nudish brown color. It's, you know, again, that would be a good crease color. It's more natural. It's more beige. It has more beige tones in it, so you could use that and get like a very natural look on your crease or either on your lid if you don't want to have too much of a, you know, bright eye that day. And then it comes with 2 more browns. This one's a little bit lighter and then this one's a little bit darker. This one is more of like a chocolate brown as opposed to this one, which is more of like an ashy brown. So again, all the colors are really nice. There's so many different combinations you can make with it. And it's just a really good mixture of color choices. So I am a big fan of the colors that they incorporated in here. Very natural, very nude, but at the same time, a lot of different looks can be made from it. And you can play around with different colors. You know, there are enough of the shimmery colors here that you can do kind of like a fun pop of color look. You know, you can use this purple or this bluish color and really make your eyes pop, or you can use something more subtle and just do kind of like an everyday nude natural look. So you have choices, you have options. Really like the color choices for this palette. The next thing that I really like about this kit is that it comes with a brush. So it has obviously 2 sides. This side is for the shimmer colors. The white side is a little bit more packed, so if you really want to get a very intense shimmer look, you can use that. Or if you want to use the black side, it's a little bit less packed, so you can kind of get more of a dusting. The other side is a great crease brush. You can never, ever, ever have too many crease brushes. So you can use this for the matte shades if you want to use those in your crease. Or if you want to use a shimmer in your crease, you can do that as well. You can use it underneath your eyes for, you know, the eyebrow highlighter. Just a great brush. You know, I have some of the Naked 2 brushes, and they all come with, they don't have this crease brush on it. They all have like this tiny little whatever brush, which is nice. I mean, obviously there's uses for that, but crease brushes are just so key in anyone's makeup collection. So I think that this is a great brush. I've used it, and it, you know, it really packs the color on well. It's a brush that if they sold it by itself, I would purchase, and I would be happy with the purchase. So it's really, really nice that they included this in the palette. The other thing the kit comes with, which is really cool, is kind of like an example guide of all these different looks you can do. It tells you, you know, what type of eye shape you have. You have almond eyes, round eyes, you know, et cetera, and then it shows you, you know, different steps of how to apply it. So you can kind of, you know, go based off of that, and then using that, you know, you can decide, okay, so I sweep a light shade. What light shade do I want to use? And then I do this, and then I do that. So it's nice because it's always good to have a little guide, especially if you know, it shows you pictures of, you know, the different kind of eyes, so you can kind of figure out what type of eye shape you have, and really just kind of how to play it up, because this is something that is going to be useful no matter what makeup you're using, no matter what kit, no matter what brand, whatever the case may be. So that was really cool as well. Now, the other nice thing about this kit is that it comes with a little kind of tester of their, I don't know if it's new, but of their mascara called the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. I actually used it I just did a Smashbox video using some of these colors. So I used this mascara, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. It's nice because it has kind of one of those brushes where it gets thinner at the end, so it's really good for getting the lower lashes especially, and the ones, you know, closest to the inner corners of the eyes. I wouldn't necessarily like run out and purchase this product. I wasn't that obsessed with it, but I do think it's a good mascara. You know, some people are gonna love it. Wasn't necessarily for me, but it's definitely a good, it's a good product, definitely a good product. And I'm not Smashbox biggest fan, but I do like, but I did like this. Stayed on pretty much all day long. By the end of the day, still had most of the color. Definitely faded a little bit more than, you know, my MAC eyeshadows or even my Naked 2 shadows. But for, you know, the most part, I was pleasantly surprised by how well it stayed on. When I was applying it, it did take a couple coats to get the look that I wanted. So it's not, you know, like a one like swipe and all of a sudden like your eyes have the color and you look great and you're good to go. It definitely takes a couple coats. So it's not, you know, the most pigmented in the world, but it's also not horrible. So I would say that for the range of colors that there are, it's definitely worth it. You're just gonna probably go through it a little bit more quickly than you would, say, you know, your Naked palette. So of course too, the palette comes with a mirror, which is nice so you can see what you're doing. So overall, that's just, those are my thoughts on this Full Exposure palette by Smashbox. I would definitely say it's worth getting. It has a great range of colors. It will last you, you know, a decent amount of time. It's so easy to throw in your bag. For traveling, you know, for even work, anywhere, you know, you apply makeup on the go. So many different looks. Comes with the brush. You really don't need more than this to actually get your eyes done. And it's just a really, really good palette, I think. I've purchased so many Smashbox products and really been disappointed by the majority of them. This one I was not. So this, I would say, is definitely my recommendation, is this is worth getting, especially with all of the, you know, nudes and metallics that are popular for the fall. I would say get this. Bobbi Brown has a similar one that was $65, I believe, and this one I want to say was 40 something. So it's way less expensive, but I think the quality is still there, the colors are still there, and it's just a really, really overall good product. So For anyone that's looking for a new makeup palette, or you wanted, you know, you're curious about this, I would say this is my recommendation, thumbs up. So thank you guys again for watching. Check out my other videos. Check out the video where I do the look from this kit. And hopefully I will, you know, check out my blog and I'll be posting new videos soon. Thank you.